Hello everybody. In this video I am going to talk about the effect residue. For those of you that are unaware about what that is, it's sort of like leftover stuff from our memories. When our so-called reality changed, some of the truths that we remember were left behind. Kind of like, picture if you were to go out and hand clean your car. You spray it down, you scrub it, you rinse it, and then you dry it off. And then you step back to admire your hard work, and what's that? A smudge you missed here and a smear you missed there. It's kind of the same thing. You can find residue in a variety of different ways. Sometimes you'll find it if you type search into Google the title, phrase, or product name exactly how you remember it. And lo and behold, suggested results may just show, your way right along with the new way. I will give you a quick example. It worked before, let's see. Okay, now it's not. Well, if you look, there are a couple that are showing it as I remember, herbal essence instead of herbal essences. Let's see what pops up here. Okay, see. Yeah, we're kind of just looking at this together here. That's kind of weird. Why would it say herbalessences.com-herbal essence? Huh. And now we're just sitting in radio silence, so to speak. You get the picture. You know, try it with. I'm just looking to see if there was any other. Try it, you know, with some of the stuff that you remember. Same thing can happen. You can go to YouTube and search a particular interest, and you'll notice that some of the titles of said search are how you remember it. You know, the title will say that, but then you click on it to watch the video, and it's actually in the new way, even though the title is different, you know. So perhaps if I was to type in, and I think I did this, herbal essence on YouTube, the titles, a lot of them said that, but then I clicked on it, and, you know, the commercial was herbal essences. There are just a couple, well, wait, I had some other things I wanted to say before I gave you some examples. Sometimes you can find interviews with celebrities where they make a reference to what you're searching for, and they say it in the way that you remember, not the new way. There's also a website called the Wayback Machine, and you can do some searches there. I just started checking that one out myself, so I'm not quite familiar with it. I'm sure there may be other ways as well. I just haven't heard of them or figured them out yet. But I did have this idea the other day. I thought it was a brilliant idea. Apparently, I couldn't really test it, but I thought, you know, my mom, she used to copy movies onto VHS because, you know, nobody ever used to do that. And I know you're not supposed to. But she's gone, so. Anyways, after she passed away, I kept a lot of them, and I thought, well, maybe all the store-bought copies of the movies have changed to the new way, but maybe the recorded ones, covered in dust and, you know, hidden away, haven't. So, kind of excited, and I went through all of her copied ones. She had a lot, and she loved her movies. And go figure, she did not have a single copy of Field of Dreams, or Star Wars, or Forrest Gump, or any of the other movies that I have heard mentioned that have changed. Really? Really, Mom? Those would have been movies that she would have loved to have on hand, and why didn't she have them? I really, really wanted to check. Well, so I was disappointed. I put away all of her movies and wiped the dust off my hands. So that didn't work, but that's an idea that you can try. I mean, maybe there's something to it. Now, I'll just show you kind of what I was talking about. There is this video, but I'm just gonna, it's somebody else's video, so I'm not gonna play it. You can look it up by David Lindemann. This is a really good one. It shows what Forrest Gump says that we remember. So look that one up. Then here is an interview that I found with Anne Rice talking about Interview with a Vampire. I refuse to say things a new way. I just refuse. So hopefully you'll be able to hear it.
Well, I couldn't do that. That would have been impossible for me. And also, I was invited over and over again to get involved again with Interview with the Vampire. David Geffen, who's really the...
Did you catch that? Did you hear that? It's a little bit hard to hear. I have one other one. This one is Tom Cruise talking about it.
As a reference for me, and you know, you have to read them, especially Interview with the Vampire.
Interview with the Vampire. Interview with the Vampire. Yes. Okay, sorry. I just get excited when I hear and see things my way. I just Money Bags. I can't remember his total and full name, but he makes a video that it's not residue. It's, you know, he altered it and he put music to it, but it shows things how we remember it. It is such a cool video because it's like, I don't know, sitting down watching it, it just felt like, oh, I'm home. This is so nice. So check that out. And then on one final note, you know what's driving me crazy? And I cannot stop looking at things. Especially working in retail where I'm constantly surrounded by products all day. Sorry, excuse me. I just keep looking, making sure, has this changed? Is this still the same? That's like a new annoyance. I'm gonna have to create a name for this. It's kind of like OCD, but not. But it's driving me crazy. Maybe you guys can come up with a name because I'm sure I'm not the only one that's looking at everything now. Okay, so that is it for this video. I hope that I gave you some good tips. And happy hunting, I guess I should say. It's kind of tedious, but alright, I will talk to you guys later, and you have a good day.